Hey everyone, welcome back to Ragtag Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about setting a budget for your silver stack. Budget is very important. It's one of the most important things to consider when you're getting into silver stacking, just because you want to make sure that you're not going to get in over your head, and that's very easy to do when you're first starting out, especially if you're not too familiar with premiums and things like that. Obviously, this is a crazy time with premiums and how high they are right now. But in normal times, you're going to be dealing with premiums. So everybody knows that when you make a purchase, for the most part, by the time it gets in your hands, there's still going to be some premium tacked onto that you need to make up. So you're still going to be in the hole a little bit. I say most of the times because last summer there were a few times where I made a purchase and the silver was going up so high and so quickly that by the time it got into my hands, I made up the premium and a little bit of profit on top of it. But yeah, if you're just getting into silver stacking, you're gonna want to set a budget for yourself. I say the best way of doing that is I would say take 2 months. If you want, take a month, but take 2 months. And since you haven't been stacking precious metals, whether it's silver or gold, I'm focusing more on silver here today. But just take 2 months and just look to see where you can take a little bit of money here, take a little bit of money there to put aside for your silver. You know what I mean? Just look at your food budget. If you find that you can condense it a little bit and put, X amount of dollars from that off to the side, and then look at your recreational stuff. Just look at things that you can trim the fat on what your spending is, and then say at the end of 2 months you end up with a number, and let's say that number is $500. So you have that budget in your head right now of $500 for silver. And there's a few ways of going at it if you want. For me, I like to just pick up whenever I can, whenever I see good deals. So I look at different thresholds on websites. TD Precious Metals up here, they only have a $100 threshold for free shipping, and sometimes they have free shipping altogether on any purchase. So with that one, I like to take advantage of it weekly, where I can just, spend $100, just over $100, get 3 or 4 ounces of silver, and then that will be like a little small purchase weekly I could do. Or you can wait until the end of the month and have a bigger purchase. Like with Silver Gold Bull, their threshold is a little bit higher. Their threshold is $300 for free shipping. So if I do buy from there, it's going to be a slightly bigger order just to get that free shipping. You're already dealing with premiums and additional things on top of the price of the precious metal itself. So you're going to want to cut down on any extra money wherever it is. So yeah, you're definitely going to want to get that free shipping threshold. And it's good to know what you want to buy. Depending on where you are, you should always be picking up the coin of your sovereign nation country. I live up in Canada, so I do have a lot of the Canadian Maple Leafs. I have a tube of the 2020s. The premiums, as we all know, have been a little bit outrageous recently, so I haven't been able to start my 2021 tube, but this is definitely in the base of my stack. You can't go wrong with the Silver Eagles either, even though I do not live in the States. This is, one of the most liquid bullion coins in the world. It's one of the most recognizable. I believe it's the best-selling bullion coin in the world. So this, you won't have any problems wherever you are unloading because it is very liquid and very recognizable. Let's just say you did your little month or 2 month look at where you can get some extra money for your budget, and you're only able to get together, let's say 200. Well, that's if you do still want to be picking up silver, that's an amount that you can work with. There are different options. You don't have to go with the bullion stuff. The bullion stuff, the coins obviously have a very high premium, but the generic stuff have premiums on it too. Like say this 5 ounce bar from the Sunshine Mint. Nice chunky piece, but that's what it is. It's just a generic piece of silver. That still carries a premium as well. But if you do want to go for some cheap silver and you can get it for a decent price, small amounts and decent prices, you can go for junk silver. I've been doing a lot of that on eBay for these Canadian silver dollars. I've been picking up a lot of these. Sorry, I've been trying out different angles on my phone, and this one is casting a lot of weird shadows on there. So I do apologize for that. Yeah, I do like picking up these Canadian silver dollars. This is my favorite design of them, the 1967 Canada Goose. And this is the second favorite one. Recently, sometimes you will see that these ones here, like the 58 totem or that goose one that I just showed you, sometimes you'll see on eBay that they're going for a little bit more than the regular. I should have put the regular one up, but the regular one's called a Voyager. We've all seen it. It's two guys in a canoe. So if you do look for those Canadian dollars, you will see alternate designs, but for the most part, you'll be seeing a lot of the Voyagers. So that's the 80% stuff that I've been picking up. Also, there's 90% stuff, and the half dollars have been a really good deal on eBay historically. I have been picking up some junk silver with my orders recently, and I've been getting these Kennedy half dollars from Silver Gold Bull. With the premiums at the way they've been, I've been picking up these half dollars and some fractional gold, and stacking cash off to the side. That's what I've been doing, waiting for these premiums to come down. But as you can see, there are different options for how you can spend your budget. And I think when you're looking at your budget, like I said, you already took that 2 month, I would suggest 2 months. You can make it a little bit shorter if you want, but I would suggest 2 months. You can start picking up some silver and start stacking, but I do suggest that you reevaluate at the 3-month mark. So after the 3 months, you can just, you can take a little bit of inventory, take a stock of what you have, and then you can reevaluate. You can relook at your budget and say, hey, this situation has changed up in my life, so I can actually add a little bit to it. The loan that I was paying off, that is out of the way. The credit cards that I was backed up on, that's all been paid off. So once you reevaluate, maybe you say, hey, with the things that have changed in my life, I can actually put away $400 to stacking silver. And then you can create, I would say, like I said, keeping it at that 3-month chunk. I think the 3 months is a good amount of time to spend on the certain budget that you have. You can make it longer if you feel that you're going to be more comfortable with that, or shorter. That's just the term that I'm throwing out here as an example. But I find that that's a pretty good length of time to pick up silver and then to reevaluate at the end. And who knows, things might change where you have to go back down. Maybe there was at the end of the 3rd month, maybe you were just, had a little bit of things and didn't have enough money, or, you're still kind of spending all your budget and meeting all of your other obligations, so that when the next 3 months comes up, you can just, allocate more to the stack. I think that's the best way to get started in stacking, especially if you don't have a lot of extra income. I think that's a good plan. That's what I've been doing. I've been reevaluating my budget every 3 months. And unfortunately, with the premiums the way that they are, I'm not going to be picking up too much silver in the near future. So that means the next time that I go to reevaluate my stack and my budget, there'll be a little bit more there that I can work with per month, and then I'll be able to pick up some more silver when the premiums are a better deal. But until then, I'm still going to be stacking some cash away and picking up some silver as often as I can. So that's just a quick little topic I wanted to talk about today. I do know that a lot of people are kind of holding off on picking up some stuff, and I do think that this is the perfect time to maybe reevaluate your budget and to kind of see what you have to work with. In the comments what you guys have been doing, how you set your budget, and what you guys have been going through with this time of high premiums, if you've been picking up or just stacking cash off to the side for when premiums settle down. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.